And what is going on YouTube? Just another gaming channel, bringing you just another video. So guys, I can't believe we're back here again. They re-released the Optimus sets. So if you didn't get them in year one, which I did, and then fully upgraded, and then now I've got them again, and just the fact that every armor set, guys, every armor set that I've got, every special armor set, every limited armor set, I've grinded for, fully upgraded, fully masterworked. I had tens of thousands of legendary cores. I had thousands of resources on each planet, and then they wiped away with him, and now they're bringing him back, and I'm like, I can barely keep up with upgrading the ones that I'm using now. So this is the Optimus set, guys. For those that are new, these were an ever set, which they are again. They've re-released them. We're gonna have a look at what perks and rolls I got with mine. I don't know if they're the same for everybody. They all start at level 10 like every Eververse set that's limited to that season. But here we go. I mean, it looks pretty good. It looks better in some of the new shaders. They look pretty cool. So, the Helm of Optimacy. From high atop humanity we watch. So I can't remember I can't remember if I figured out the lore from this. So I know a lot about Destiny lore, but when I look at just little snippets like this, I try and figure out from the full set if I know what I'm on about. And sometimes I'll remember stuff from lore cards. So I might have picked it up in my last video about what the purpose of the Optimus stuff is, but if I don't get it, then I don't get it. So this is resilience and health recovery. We've got kinetic weapon targeting and machine gun targeting, so they're really solid rolls there. Fusion rifle reserves and shotgun reserves. That's actually a pretty all good rounder. I mean, that's a good rounder. You got two good solid powerful secondaries. I mean, this would be great for wearing for Iron Banner, wouldn't it? And kinetic and machine gun targeting there. I mean, again, I've already done this, so I'm not going to spend too long on it, but it's a nice helmet design. I like the fin, I like the pointed shark fin. Actually looks like a knight from, let's say, you know, kind of you can think like 14th century, 11th century England, or maybe Game of Thrones, a little bit more modernised. I like the ear grills. You can imagine these doubling as audio pieces, and they mechanically, like digitally, mechanically go and like eject, and all pressure will come out, and that's how your helmet would unfold itself instead of just slipping on. You've got a sealant there, probably for atmospheric breathing or just for comfort, who knows. But these guys do hang around in vacuum, so they're pretty good at being airtight. So not too bad, the helmet. Quite like it, to be honest. The only thing that sometimes I think about is it looks a bit 80s woman's shoulder pad period with big shoulders, but hey, what can you do, eh? So you hold the means to control worlds. Okay, interesting. Mobility and resilience. We've got auto rifle loader and fastball. We've got linear fusion rifle scavenger, and we've got special ammo scavenger. Again, all good rounder. Auto rifles, they're not big in play in meta at the moment, but guys, I'm telling you, the Cerberus +1 mid to close range, so many bullets hitting every point of that body, they drop people pretty quickly. So the arms, very ornate. I personally like asymmetrical, which these are slightly. Now I don't know if, and this is the only difference here, is this part here, this part of this decoration. Now I don't know if that's a change from the last part. So the current Iron Banner set that you've just got, and the old one on the current one, all the leather parts are like a tan burgundy leather, and it looks beautiful. Whereas the original leather was more of a green or a beige. So that's on the Iron Banner set. So maybe this is new. I can't quite remember. I'll have to check those out. I also don't really remember these bracelets. It's been a long time since I've used this. I leveled it up to 380, and then new armor stuff came out. So that's the last time I used it. But I do like the innate patterning on the shoulder pads there, and on the back and chest. It reminds me of a position of Royal Guard, really. So if we move on to the chest, guys, your true worth has at last manifested. So we've got recovery and resilience, unflinching linear rifle fusion aim, unflinching sniper aim, scout rifle reserves, and sidearm reserves. Not the best role I'd pick, but again, you've got this beautiful innate pattern. It does look like this is more of a palace guard defender of those in charge, because it's simple and it's there's no. Let's just look. We're not looking at the satchel yet, but there's no belt there with equipment. It really does look like this would be a ceremonial, or there's not a lot of clutter on the armor, because it's it's free movement, and you'd expect free movement if you say there was a king of the last city, and this would be the royal guard element, that they would have this beautiful ornate armor that is just really functional, so there's not a need for clutter, kind of like the God Emperor in 40k and the Legio Custodes, a bit like that. That's how I kind of view this, but not as cool as 40k, obviously. So we'll get onto the legs there. All that tread below will learn that we, the Optimacy, dwell above. Now the Optimacy, is that an order? I've got a feeling that's like a foundation or an order. It's been 2 years since I did my last videos on this guy, so you're gonna have to forgive me that I can't make the connections. I've got a feeling I knew what the Optimacy is or was, so you're gonna have to forgive me if I'm wrong about that. So we've got mobility and resilience, we've got dynamo and rifle dexterity, that's all rifle classes, hand cannon scavenger and submachine gun scavenger. The legs again, these furry bubbles, it's like a game of tennis. I don't know if they were there last time. I feel like there's been a few tweaks. I could be wrong. I'm going to check it out to see what the situation is. And from the mark of Optimacy, has this wealth found you, or have you found it? Oh yeah, could it be something to do with Callus? I don't know. Damn, I just don't know. I mean, the Titan mark's pretty cool. I like these that are full length. Like, what's that emblem there? Is that something to do with Callus, the emblem? I don't think so. The Optimacy. Damn, I know this. I'm vaguely coming in from a lore video I watched somewhere, but I just can't bring it to memory, guys, so I do apologise. So let's get into the favourite bits, guys. Let's get into the shaders. So I love like the stuff that turns to silver now. They've gone really silver in some of the seasons. So this original Optimus stuff came out in like season 2. We're in season 8 now. So like, look at Gambit Chrome on this now. Look how silver this is. It looks amazing, and it's like almost silver white. Looks very cool. And then we've got we'll have a look at the iron bone. See how that looks. This should be quite silver. So yeah, you've got the silver there, but if you look, see all the tanned leather. Look at that. It looks really cool. I really like that. Almost tempted to level it up and use it just because it looks so damn cool. But I love the tanned, the burgundy and tan. Anything else that's not metal is that colour, and I think that looks really great. I don't think the iron gold's gonna do it much good. Last time I used it, I went with the. I mean, that looks okay. I suppose that looks okay. Last time I went with it, I think I went with it. I think I kept its original colour for a long time, but I've always liked the Iron Banner colours. Not this one particularly. Oh, I think I did go with this one actually. I think I went with this one for a while. I stayed with the blue for a while as well. Iron Wolf. This is going to be more beige and silver and browns. So I really the Iron Banner selection of shaders are my favourites. Now some of the newer ones, which I can't identify because of this iron to steel. I can't identify because of what they've done to shaders. I wish they'd change it back. So yeah, that's green and silver with some sort of bronze in metals if there's more metal. I wonder what the new age black armour looks like on this, guys. What do you reckon? Yeah. 44 steel. There's a lot of shaders that I don't use that I should check out on, because there's a lot of shaders that you look, they look shit, but then when you actually apply them to stuff unsuspectingly, like not like this, but stuff that's got like hunter cloaks and stuff that you don't expect. So iron strength. This is another iron banner one. Not particularly good for this set. So there's what else we got? Copper and blood. I'm looking at this on one of the hunter sets, and it looks really good on some of the metal compared with. So Iron Ruby. That's another one of the iron banner ones. That's the latest one, I think. Don't look very good, does it? So the one of the iron banner ones they used for one of the favourite sets of iron banner they released, one of the newer ones. I can't remember what it's called. I don't think it was iron strength. I could be wrong. It probably is that. I don't know. But anyway, I mean, let's try the Shadow Girl. You know. I mean, it's cool that they're bringing it back. I just, there's certain sets that I wanted them to bring back. That I want all the Braytech stuff back, the stuff from Mars. That shit was amazing. They had hunter sets with the snow gear, Titan full off armored stuff, and then we had amazing warlock gear. Then we had an extra layers of extra hunter gear on from Mars that looked like stuff out of Star Wars. You honestly think you're playing in like a Star Wars costume. It's fantastic. And they're bringing out all this shit. I guess these are just complete sets, so easy to. Well, they've got complete sets already. Damn it. Let's have a quick look at Bloody Tooth. I mean, there's only. Oh, that looks pretty cool, actually. I mean, I did wear this for a little bit back in the old day. Let's have a look at Warbrick. This looks very good on guns. Oh, that looks quite nice actually. Look at that. It's like a silver grey, like a metallic grey, or it's like an in between a metallic and a matte grey. It's quite nice. That it's got a nice trim to it. That looks really elegant. That looks like Royal Guard to me, or Elite Guard. I don't like the word Royal because you think of like Royal as in today, but I think of Royal as in like futuristic Royal, something like you know from Warhammer, the Legionis Custodes, or even the Space Marines. But so there we go, guys. That's the Optimus set re-released. You know, that's okay. Just a quick video. Not as much. I'm not going in as much. Usually, like my armor videos normally last about 20 minutes. I've gone on a little bit longer for this one. It's only 14 minutes though. The reason they're quicker is because these are repeats of videos that I did 2 years ago. It's just because they're releasing new versions. Obviously I owe you guys the new version. So guys, I don't get many shares or likes. That would be a good way to spread the channel. I don't make any money from any of this, so if you do watch it and you can share it on Twitter, you know, or you know, like it, that would be really great. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all on the next one. So cheers.